to talk to you a little bit today about a camera that I got over the holiday season. It is the Ricoh GR III. It's an interesting little camera. Let's talk about it. So let's get one thing straight. This is not a review of the GR III because I've only had it for maybe a week or so. So I really hadn't had it very long or long enough to do any kind of comprehensive review about it. So I just kind of wanted to share some of my initial thoughts and kind of why I bought the camera and why it might interest you as well. I bought the camera because, to be honest with you, I saw a lot of creators talking about it. I really put off purchasing it because I was like, you know, a pocket camera is a pocket camera is a pocket camera. And I just didn't know how much I would use it or enjoy it or anything like that. But I figured, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and order from Amazon. I have like 30 days to return it. If I don't like it, if I'm not using it, no harm, no foul, no biggie, you know? So I got the camera in and I've been using it over the past few days pretty much nonstop. And what I like about it is, so far, is it's so small. I mean, it's so small. It's a smaller, I mean, it fits in your pocket like a cell phone, honestly. And it's really good at taking around and taking pictures of your daily life. I'll show you some of those pictures here. When you have a small little camera on you and you decide, you know, I'm just going to take a picture every few hours, or when my situation changes, I want to take a picture of this, or just kind of record this or record that, or it kind of changes your perspective a little bit, and it kind of gives you a little bit more interest in, you know, your day-to-day life. And I really enjoy that about this camera. You know, most people would just use their cell phone, but I hate taking pictures of my cell phone. I just don't enjoy it at all. And that's why this little camera comes in so handy. There's a few things that I really, over the past few days, have really enjoyed about this camera, and I thought I'd kind of pass them along to you. Number one is it has several picture profiles to use, and they're all very pleasing. But I seem to, when I'm just taking daily pictures, use the black and white mode. Sometimes I'll use a little bit of color, but not very often. Most of my pictures are black and white. And another thing I like about it is the autofocus. And the autofocus in this camera is not very good at all. I mean, don't expect anything groundbreaking as far as autofocus goes. But what I like about it is it is really simple to use. You know, you don't have to have any extra, you know, go into any extra settings or all this and that to try to figure out the best mode and all this. While it's not the best autofocus in the world, it is simple to use and understand. And that's what I like about the autofocus. The third thing I like is it has a macro mode, and man, that has been so fun to use on, you know, in different scenarios. And then the last thing that I like about it, it has this little selector switch up here at the top of it, and it pulls up a quick menu, and everything that I need is right there on the quick menu. So it's, you know, if you need to make any adjustments on the fly, super easy to do that. I mean, the ergonomics of this camera, even for as small as it is fabulous. So those are just a few things that I like about it after using it for a few days. I'm really enjoying this camera. Just so you know, there's two different versions of this camera. There's the regular GR and the GRX. The regular GR is 28 millimeters. The GRX is 40 millimeters. I chose the 28 millimeters because that fits more of the style that I like to shoot. A lot of people will rather have the 40 millimeter. So you kind of have to just choose which one you think best fits your style of shooting. I feel like I made that more difficult than it needed to be, but we got the wheels on there, so let's see what we got. Extra storage and a BRoll station. Just what I need in my garage. Speaking of BRoll, let's do some BRoll on that GR III. negative things of this camera are things that, you know, I'd like to see in it, which is, there are very few complaints really, is I'd like to have a flip screen on this sucker. Or not a flip screen sideways, but like a tilt. Man, that would make this camera even better. The video is comically bad. Unless you're going for that kind of look in your videos, which, you know, you may be, because it is quite funny and it is quite bad. If you're looking for any kind of video shooting with the camera, you best look elsewhere. And the last thing on this camera that I would just really, really love it if it had on there is just a little bitty onboard flash. I mean, just a little weak onboard flash. Like if you're inside and you just need to add a little bit of light to the scene, you can do that. I mean, nothing fancy, nothing, you know, crazy, just a little bit of flash. It would be awesome. That's kind of the only three things that I've seen missing out of this camera. Otherwise, it's been working great. I love the functionality, and I really love what I'm, you know, doing with it. Just kind of documenting my everyday life, and that's been a lot of fun. So that kind of leads me up. Where's this camera fit into my kit? And man, it has come in great for just the everyday scenario. Like you can just slip this sucker right into your pocket. Nobody even knows you had it. Like yesterday, I took it to the basketball game. No big deal. Even like the smallest mirrorless camera, like an APS-C camera, you're not gonna be able to fit it into your pocket no matter what you do. And this one kind of fits that bill. Now, if you wanted to go ultra, you know, compact and have the whole studio right there in your pocket, I guess, you can just put this, use the Osmo Pocket 3 or like an action camera. Boom, you have it all right there. Excellent photos, excellent video capabilities. I mean, you could even use your phone, but like I say, I don't like using my phone at all. But I'm just not into carrying a bigger camera around. I don't want to carry a bag. You know, just going to work. Like, who wants to carry a bag to work every day? I don't. So if you're into that kind of thing, you might take a look at this GR3 or GR3X if you want a little bit tighter crop. I'm kind of in the honeymoon phase, so I don't know how long this is going to continue on, but I really enjoyed it so far. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. And let me know down in the comments section what you think of the GR3. Does anybody have it? Does anybody use it regularly? What are your thoughts? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.